Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another episode of AWW Talk. I am Ron Pettingale, sitting here with C Crusher 1. As always, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you doing today, Ron?
Oh, I'm doing real good, especially because it's only 3 shows away from Boiling Rock, and we are on the road to Sozin's Comet.
Oh my God, Boiling Rock already?
Boiling Rock already.
Time flies.
And this is starting the road to Sozin's Comet starts here at Boiling Rock, and it starts this Friday at 7 p.m. And to start our night, we're going to see a triple threat match, a number 1 contenders match. The winner will go on to face the Twitch champion, and it is going to be Zlotted going one-on-one with Slyko, going one-on-one with Tokyo.
Ooh.
And
That's going to be a very interesting match.
Tokyo lasted over 15 minutes in the Raid of Black Sun.
Yeah, Tokyo definitely is my MVP for the raid. Just because just the smart wrestling, the knowledge of when to pick her fights versus when to back off. Just very well played.
Not for nothing, she's getting in there with some of the largest men in professional wrestling.
Yeah.
She is holding her own. And that is, and no offense to Zlotted and Slyko, but Tokyo is my pick to go on to face Derek Crow for the Twitch
Tokyo even faced both of the other mods in the raid and outlasted both of them.
Right, you are. She had a couple nice eliminations as well. I'm pretty sure she had 4. 4 was her number for Sozin's Comet, or for Raid of Black Sun this year. I wish that we could get a fact checker on that to find out how many eliminations she absolutely had. I want to say it was 4. I was sitting right there with you, Crusher. I want to say it was 4.
Yeah, it was just too hard to keep up with, especially some of those times where there were 8 people in that ring.
And the action was crazy. And if you guys didn't see the Raid of Black Sun, go back. Wolf has a VOD for it on his channel. It is twitch.tv/theavatarwolf. You guys know where to find everything that you need to keep up with your homework, just like the professor.
Oh yeah. And for this match, because of that awesome performance, I'm going to have to go with Tokyo as my favorite.
I figured you would be agreeing with me, Crusher. Like, our picks have been pretty spot on the same with one another. There's not much that we have to disagree about. But I think we might be disagreeing here with match number 2 as we see Epicac Final go one-on-one with the Godsman Large Man, Torrance Banks.
Ooh. I don't know. We might disagree. We might agree. Because, in my opinion, I want to see Final take home the win on this one.
See, this is where, and I told you we were going to disagree because I don't believe that there is another big man besides Camo that's damn near 400 pounds and moves around the way that Torrance Banks does.
Yeah, Torrance definitely has some surprising
speed. He's not Don Keyballs. He's not a sloppy, sweaty piece of crap. Torrance Banks is the what did Crimson call him the other day? The enforcer of the Godsman crew. And you could see it. He is 6'7", a meaty 390 pounds. The man is the man can lift. The man can lift. He's lifted Camo before. Like, I've seen that. Like, you cannot take out, and he's a former Twitch champion.
Yeah, but here's my opinion on it, though.
He was the first ever Twitch champion.
See, I don't want to count Final out because Final has just been on such a dominant run in AWW. He's gone toe to toe with people like Ace and Snacks. You know, I don't know. It's unstoppable force meets immovable object. I think that's what we're going to see in this match.
Right, you are. And I said
Ron,
it
can you not die?
Too. Sorry. This is the best part about being able to record this show is I can do what I like in peace. I don't have to be in an arena around you children. Anyhow, the professor likes to puff on that sweet leaf. Kids, don't try it at home. Match number 3, we're going to see a number 1 contenders match for the AWW World Tag Team Championships. The BDF, Andrew and Smooth, will take on the Selfish Generation, Brooks and Hunter. And in my opinion, I'm going to just go ahead and say this. And I know, Wolf, you're sitting in the hospital and you're listening to what I have to say. And I hope you get better. But I don't understand why, when a couple weeks ago I asked this man if the BDF were already the number 1 contenders, and he said yes. The fact that he's making them compete again just makes me feel like this injury, he has more to his head than to his neck.
Well, I don't know about that, because we can already tell that BDF is a number 1 contender.
They are the number 1 contenders. How many times do they have to prove it? They beat the tax collectors. They beat the Taikunos. They beat the tax collectors.
Oh yeah, and just because this is a number 1 contender match doesn't mean it applies to both sides. Here, in my opinion, it seems like the Selfish Generation is trying to become that number 1 contender. And in order to do that, they're going to have to defeat BDF. And I think that's where the number 1 contendership in this match comes from.
I don't know. I wouldn't count out the BDF. Andrew and Smooth are one of the best tag teams I've ever seen grace this company.
Oh yeah, they've definitely got my vote on this match. Oh, I love me some tax collectors.
And they had a banger a few weeks ago. And like I said, I asked Wolf that same week. So after the banger that they had with the BDF at the RWP tribute show, are you considering them for the number 1 contenders match? And maybe I should have said, are they the number 1 contenders? Because I need to correct myself. I'm pretty sure I asked him he would consider them, and this is probably that right there.
Mm-hmm. Possibly. I guess we'll never know until Wolf recovers from the hospital. May he have a quick recovery. As we all know, I had a similar injury, but mine was actually on the apron, where his was on a table. So may his recovery be rather quick.
Hoping that recovery comes quicker than, because I want to stop talking about the show for a second. I want to talk about the potential of what could happen to us, Crusher. Like, Jake will be safe, but we won't, because we despise the man that thinks he's going to take over, the man that's so twisted. I don't even think the man took any sort of hallucinogenics to have some sort of twisted view on what's going on in the world today. And I'll tell you right now, if he has a problem, Saigon. I'm telling you right now, Ron, we are the 2 best in the business.
Ron.
What?
I've got breaking news coming in. It appears Wolf is not actually the one who made these matches this week, and these matches are actually coming from an outside source. So Wolf doesn't even have his hands on these matches right now. It's
an outside source. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't have any further details than that, but that's just what I've received through my headset.
It makes me sick to my stomach. It really does. It makes me sick to my stomach thinking that he'll ever be in charge of us, signing our paychecks, making matches. I guarantee you the first match he makes is him for the World Heavyweight title, because he's so greedy.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how it turns out. Right now, I guess we don't really have much that we can say.
Berserker couldn't even stop.
Yeah, but let's continue with our coverage for right now. We have more time to talk about that later. We have match 4 with who you just mentioned.
Yeah, speaking of the Taikunos, we're going to see the Berserker and Taikuno Blue go 1-on-1 in singles competition.
Ooh, Ty Blue going singles. If I'm not mistaken, I think Red kind of called out Blue. Does that sound right to you?
I I would say, and this is what Crusher's talking about on Twitter, and I think it was just a joke that Taikuno Red added Taikuno Blue in stating that he's considers himself undefeated. If anybody goes back on the tapes and checks, it's Blue that gets pinned, not me. And
yeah,
he's not wrong.
Even as a joke, this could cause some tension between the Taikunos.
But he's not wrong. I actually went back and looked, and I think he's right.
Yeah.
But
here's the thing. By him saying that, are we going to see another Ice Age incident?
I don't think so. These are two brothers, and blood is thicker than water. And I think Taikuno will light a fire under his ass. I think Red did that to light a fire under Blue, so Blue could get a win over Berserker this Friday night.
Possibly. So Blue's going to have to work hard for this win, because if he doesn't get this win, who knows? We might see some repercussions.
We might. You know, the old saying goes, blood is thicker than water.
Yeah.
But
so I want to see the new guy, Berserker. And yes, I finally said his name right. I want to see Berserker get a win.
I heard that you got in trouble for saying all those weird random names at the pay-per-view.
Oh, no, I didn't.
I heard you got a talking to. It's okay. It's okay, Christian.
I don't know who told you that, but not a credible source.
My sources. I'm not going to spill my sources to you. I know we're friends, but how do you think I get my information? You think I'm just going to give up my info to you so you can get my information? That's why I'm the professor, sir. Speaking of that, though, we're going to go on to our main event, and it is one of my favorite wrestlers. Buttscrew is going to go one-on-one with Closer, and Buttscrew in the main event again, and this is a number one contenders match for the AWW World title. So one of these men could go on to face Snacks or Ace or whoever the AWW champion could be by the time we get to Boiling Rock.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting to see how that plays out, because Buttscrew taking the belt would definitely be a huge win in Ace's book. There's true. No question about that.
Especially because Ace got screwed at Day of Black Sun.
And I'm still upset that I missed that.
You missed it. It was sick.
I just went to get you a Mountain Dew, and I miss it.
But yeah, no, seriously, like he popped out of nowhere too, almost like a vigilante, like and it's just the mere presence of this man. I'll tell you right now, Alistair doesn't scare me, but Mute freaks me out because he don't talk, and when he talks, it's very short.
Yeah,
I've only seen him type on Twitter and Discord.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things where we don't have confirmation of who is actually this. I don't know if we can even call him a vigilante yet.
Who he is? I can ask what he is.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that being a actual question.
And honestly, with him getting involved with Ace's world title match, does this pose a threat? Does Buttscrew need to keep his eyes looking behind him? Because
I'm gonna be honest.
Anybody close to Ace could possibly get targeted. Like, this man's a psychopath.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest. I would love to see Mute go up against Buttscrew, because I think Buttscrew could actually pull out a good win against him.
It'd be a really good match, that is for sure. The winner of it, I could not say.
Yeah, because correct me if I'm wrong, Mute is technically undefeated in competition, right?
I can't confirm that right now because there's no record book in front of me, but I believe so. Yes, let's say he is.
So, if he does target Buttscrew, that might put an end to his reign of terror.
I mean, I feel like he could target, and it wouldn't be to screw Buttscrew, it'd be to get to Ace.
quite possibly.
No, quite definitely. Did you see the look in that? You didn't see the look in that man's eye. The one eye that's actually working. You didn't see the look in his eye, and I'll tell you something, it haunts me in my dreams to this day. The way that he looked so pleased with himself at the carnage that he created, at the drama and carnage that he created at the Day of Black Sun. I think he got off on that. I think he got pleasure from it, to be perfectly honest with you. And I think he's going to continue to go after Ace because I just think that that's everyone's nom de plume. Ace is, in my opinion, Ace is still the guy. I don't care if Snacks has the title. You could tell me that I'm being biased all you want, and I don't dislike Snacks because he cheats. He's not a champion. Not at all. He's a reject.
I don't know.
Unfortunately, he has our title.
Snacks still is managing to hold on through the title. It's been quite a while now, so maybe he does actually deserve it.
No, I don't think so. He got himself disqualified in his first title defense, and in this match he had help. Whether he asked for help or not is beyond the point. In a one-on-one match against Ace, he loses every single time, and he knows it. That's why he does the crap that he does to Ace. Period. End of story. And anytime I try to ask him about the real facts, he'll never answer my questions. So in my opinion, being in this business for the last 20 years, I'm most non-deserving of a championship than this man.
Yeah, but
of course,
however you slice it,
of course you disagree.
I think it was a very scummy way of helping Snacks win. There shouldn't have been that interference, but we do have to finish up with that match. I'm going to put my money on Butt Screw because he's just been such a dominant force.
Unfortunately for Closer, as much as I love Closer, okay, the Dodger head himself, not the Closer, this could be a really good match because this could be a guy that actually beats Butt Screw. Closer is very skilled and has been around for a while. Yeah, Butt Screw's up and coming and he's hot. But Closer could be the one that puts the ice on him. I'm not going to have a prediction for this specific match. Only because I feel like both of these men are main event caliber talent.
Right.
And they're both, and it's hard. It's hard to do my job sometimes because you wanna find something to dislike about somebody. But both of these men are, I'd have to say, two of the hardest working men in AWW today.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you count either one of them out of this match? This is going to be one.
I just don't think that Closer can pull it out. Not against the fiery hot Butt Screw.
And I think this is why whoever it was that made this card made this the main event, because they know. And hats off to them for that.
Yeah. But we do not have a guest for tonight. If you'd like to be a guest in a future episode of AWW, hit up either me, Ron, or Wolf, and we'll see if we can get you onto the show. But for right now, don't forget, hit that subscribe button down below. It tells you when the newest videos go up, including chess tournament, AWW talk, Madden Chronicles, and NFL predictions. Not only that, but hit that like button if you enjoy the content. It shows support for Wolf. He brings all this content almost,
and it's amazing content.
Almost going on daily videos.
Guys, it's amazing content, and the community is even better to be a part of.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, check the description down below. I'm gonna make Wolf put the merch shop, the Twitch channel,
and the Discord
and a Discord invite into the description. You know, when he gets out of the hospital.
When he gets obviously out of the hospital, which again, I wish you the best. I know he's listening to this. He has the live feed, so he can listen to us at all times.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we want to thank you guys for watching. Ron, why don't you go ahead and sign us out?
So, before we go, I just want to say this real clear. If I have to, I will make sure that I throw whatever money at doctors to make sure Wolf gets better again, because I will never, ever work for Saigon. My name's Ron Pettengale. That's Crusher. We're out of here. Peace.